And welcome to the post-game show. The Charlotte Hornets came in on a 5-game winning streak, had on a tall task tonight of taking on defending NBA champions, and it was a battle tonight. The Big Al was missing. We know the Spurs missing a couple players, but these teams put on a show, and the end result was the world champions came away with a 98-93 win over the Hornets tonight.
Yeah, I like the effort that those guys put together tonight for the Hornets. It was a really close game all the way to the end. But the fourth quarter is when you saw the experience and saw the reason why the Spurs are the champions, because Ginobili got the ball and he sealed the deal for those guys. But all in all, I like the way the Hornets played tonight. They really did a good job. Just needed to cut down on the turnovers, but the experience pretty much came through in the end for the Spurs.
And Greg Popovich, after the game, a man of few words, had many to say about Bismack Biyombo. What a very talented young player he was, as far as they could not match his athletic ability. What did Biz do tonight? Biz had he finished with 12 points, 15 rebounds, 5 block shots.
Yeah, Biz played a really good game for these guys. He was really solid. Really had a coming out party. He really outplayed Tim Duncan, which kind of surprised me on both sides. He really did a good job of rebounding and doing a good job of defending. So he's going to be one of the key guys that needs to keep playing as well for these guys while Al Jefferson is out right now. And if he can keep this out, I can see these guys going on another 5-game winning streak easily.
And give Biz credit. I'm going to give him credit because I'm probably hard on him more than anything, and we make a lot of Biz jokes, but he has put together back-to-back double-doubles. Now, we were laughing about, it's not hard to put a double-double together against the depleted New York Knicks, but these are the defending world champions. And, again, was swatting shots out left and right, was attacking the glass, putting it back, though. But just, I think one of his best games I've ever seen him play.
Yeah, this is the best game by far that I've seen Biz play, and I got to give him credit. It seemed like he's getting better with the more play time that he's getting and the more opportunity he's given to step it up and show these guys that he can play. He's doing a whole lot better on both sides, just scoring and rebounding. He's doing a really good job, and if he can keep it up, I can see them. Hopefully, maybe the Hornets can keep working with him and maybe not be the guy they trade, but he's doing a really good job for him in the paint, holding it down.
And I've got to give the Hornets a lot of credit tonight, too, because they got 16 down to the defending champions in the third quarter. Things did not look good, would have been easy. Earlier in the year, this team probably would have folded like a cheap suit and all. But these guys rallied. They came back and actually got it to a one-possession game and had a couple of chances to tie it, had some good looks at tying. Gerald Henderson had a chance to tie it on a nice open shot penetration move, though. They had a couple of chances, though. But, again, I looked at you at the 7-minute mark when we looked at the scorers table, and Ginobili was checking in. I think that is Charles Barkley's favorite man, Ginobili, was checking in. And I said, here comes Mr. Clutch. What's he do? He comes in, scores 11 points in the fourth quarter, finished with 27, and made the plays with the game on the line.
That's something he does. That's what he's known for in his whole career, just finding a way to close the deal, and just give him a lot of credit. Without Ginobili, they may not have won this game, but they found a way to do it. And anytime you need a basket, that's who they look for in the end. And most of the time, he finds a way to seal the deal.
And, again, Ginobili was making these plays even back in the days when he had hair. And that's what's even more remarkable now. These guys are getting older. They've been together. They're veterans. They played together for a long time, but they can still make the plays. And, he's talking about how this team, has been through a lot of injuries. Tony Parker been hurt, facing a lot of injuries and adversity, and he thinks that they're finally starting to come around. He doesn't think that they're to the point they were last year, because I was saying I thought they were the ultimate team as far as playing together as a team, and he said we're not there yet. Last year we were, but he thinks they got a chance to get back to that.
Absolutely. Now, for me personally, I think as long as these guys can get healthy at the right time, no matter where the seeding is, I believe these guys got a chance to come out the West again and potentially win the whole thing again. I think health is the key thing that's going to be a factor in these guys' season right now. But they're missing two of their key guys, and Kawhi Leonard, one of the best players. If they can get him back healthy, and one of the shooters, Marco Bellinelli, I believe these guys will be there in the end, because they got it. They have everything you need, the experience, the talent. All they need is just to get healthy right now.
And they're very well coached. I like the way, because I was talking to you too during the game about their ball movement. They can move that basketball. They can find the open shots. They know where each other is. Again, there's a lot of players that are very unselfish on this team. It doesn't matter to them who gets the points, who gets the glory, though. All they want to do is win. And like you said, I think when it's all said and done, come playoff times, these guys are going to be a factor again out of a very, very strong West.
Absolutely. I like these guys a whole lot right now. Right now, I believe they're 7th in the West, but this year, it really doesn't matter where you seated at because anybody can be anybody. And the way it's going, the Spurs will look like right now they would be playing Portland, but it's still a long way to go. Right now, these guys really don't, like Ginobili said in the locker room, he really doesn't care about where they're seated at. He quit looking at it. Just main thing is just to play basketball and try to get healthy. Those are their things they're just trying to work on right now. Just get better each day. Even though they're the champions, they still have things they want to get better at and just getting healthy. If they can do that, then I can see them repeating.
I like the guys in the teal. I think that they are getting better. I think that they're making a move. I think Gerald Henderson has returned to his old form of a couple of years ago. 11 points tonight, but he's getting it done, scoring. He's playing good defense, leadership. Kemba had 28 tonight. You got Biz with 12, and you got 11 out of Harris tonight. Gave him a little bit of lift right there, though. But I like the way that they're playing hard. They're competing now. Their defense has gotten a whole lot better. And again, I think this team will catch the pack. They will get in the top 8 for us all said and done.
Yeah, I like the way they're playing right now. They're playing with a lot more effort right now. And a lot of the guys with the big injuries going on, other guys are just stepping it up because they could have easily packed it up tonight when they got down by 16, and they still fought hard even though they lost. But I think these guys still have a good chance with everything going on with the 7 and 8 seed and other teams having injuries as well. Hornets keep playing hard, and still I believe they'll eventually make a move some kind of way to try to make this team better.
We hope.
We hope that, but I still think they have a chance to slide into maybe a 7, 8 seed, maybe even higher than that if they continue to work hard the way they're doing right now.
Again, they will play at home. I'm not sure what the rest of the schedule is, but I know that they got the Pacers at home on Saturday, and then they've turned around and played the Timberwolves at home in a matinee game on Martin Luther King Day. I'm not sure what the rest of the week holds, though, but I think those are 2 home games that they got a great chance to win. Again, they've won 5 in a row, lost tonight, so that's 5 out of 6. But I predicted a couple of games ago with this 15-game stretch coming up, realistically, they can go 10-5, I think, within that stretch, and who knows, maybe even steal a game or 2.
It's something they can possibly do, and like we talk about, they can't go on a winning streak, win 5, and then go out and lose the next 3 or 4 games. They have to maybe lose a game or 2, and then have to build up another winning streak and keep it going to gain some momentum, because you got to catch up on those losses, because there's still some teams coming behind them. Detroit, the Pistons, they're still coming. They're getting better after they got rid of Josh Smith, so there's still some teams that's coming after them as well. So they got to keep playing hard and keep gaining those wins and try to cut down on the losses, get another 5-game winning streak, maybe even longer than that, so they can build some momentum and get a spot in the playoffs.
You are watching the post-game show, the Charlotte Hornets versus San Antonio Spurs tonight, brought to you by our friends at the Beacon Drive-In, by the West Side Club, by the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, by Larry's Trophies, just to name a few of our sponsors that make these games possible, though. But Vic Bailey Volkswagen's another one right there, though. But again, it's getting to be right now. We're getting late in January, to where we're almost halfway through the season, though. But again, I'm seeing some guys that have emerged on this team. I said Bismack Biyombo with a great game tonight, though, that the Hornets are putting themselves in position maybe to make a return to the playoffs.
I absolutely see it. These guys are starting to get a whole lot better from what we've been seeing. And before this game, we see a lot more effort now, so it's something I really like to see, and I still believe they have a good shot because they're in the Eastern Conference, still not far behind the 8 seed. So if these guys play hard, I believe they can make it. I believe in them.
And again, it was good tonight, too, that a former Hornet was in the house. That was Boris Diaw, who did a lot of good things when he was in Charlotte. Unfortunately, a lot of the fans don't appreciate him, boot him every time, but I was happy to get the opportunity of congratulating him on getting his ring last year, and he was very appreciative of that, though, because I was really pulling for the Spurs. I wanted Boris to get a ring and all there, but I wanted them to win last year in the finals because I think they were good for basketball and represent what team basketball is all about.
Yes, sir. I absolutely like these guys. You can't help but like these guys. It's all about team, and as you watch these guys play, you can see there's no superstar on the team. It shows you that without a superstar, you can still win with teamwork, and that's what these guys are. They go out and play ball. They're not flashy. They just go out, do what they got to do, and get the job done. That just shows that hard work and playing as a team, you can get the job done.
That's going to wrap things up tonight. Your final score was the San Antonio Spurs 98, the Charlotte Hornets 93. He's Carlos Smith. I'm the coach, Dick Cox. We'll be back to report later on from Time Warner Arena. Until then, have a good week, everybody.